much. Thank you so much. And we say that to you because we feel that about you every single day. And I've been saying we should open that way, and now we have. Right back at you. And that's how we should open every single day. We should just reverse it. You should all be silent, and we should just clap for you. That's how we should do it. Because you deserve that. I don't know why you don't get it more. Hey, the other day, this is something that I think everyone can relate to. I hope so, because I'm going to talk about it. Last week, my dishwasher started making a sound, making some kind of noise. Not a bad, weird noise, but it shouldn't make any noise because it's one of those whisper quiet. You know, you pay a little extra for the whisper quiet. You're not supposed to hear it at all. It's just supposed to be a secret that it's cleaning. And but then I was aware that it was cleaning. There was a slight noise. And that's where the problem begins. It wasn't a big problem, but I thought I paid for whisper quiet. I want whisper quiet, so I want it fixed. So that's where the problem starts, because then you have to call to get the repair guy. And then the call, you never get to talk to anybody. It just, you know, you immediately get that recording. You're on hold, and then you have your call is important, which, nuh-uh. It's not, nobody cares. That was recorded back in the 50s when people cared. And so you're waiting forever, and then you finally make contact with a human, which they're not happy to talk to you. You'd think they would be. That's their job, is to be very pleasant to you, and how can I help you? And they're not like that. And so then they say, they set up a date, and then they tell you between 9 and 5, the repairman will be there. And that's good for someone who doesn't have a life, but you know, if you're busy, then you have things to do, and you can't just sit there from 9 until 5, and you're scared to go to the bathroom, because what if they come to the door right then? You can't take a shower. You're like a crazy person running around looking out the window constantly. And they never show up until like 10 minutes before, whatever the final time is. It's always 10 minutes before 5. It's never, you know, ever in between there. And you can't leave. You can't risk it, because the one time that you leave for 5 minutes just to go around the corner just to get milk or something, that's when you come back and they've left a note that they got there. And I think they sit in the car around the block and just wait for you to leave, pull around, put the note on, and leave. And that's how that didn't work. And and then when they get there, by the way, if you ever do, if you're lucky enough to see the repairman, they never look like they do in the commercials. They're never that guy. They're never the guy in the dry cleaned press suit with the starched sleeves and the shiny little toolbox with a little dimple in the chin. How are you? They never look like that. They're always some hairy, dirty guy with a crack showing. And then, of course, when they go in, then the sound isn't happening anymore. It's the one day that you can't make that won't make the sound. And so then I'm trying to, it's not a, you know, he's like, well, what did it sound like? So now I'm sitting there, it's like a zzz, like that, like a zzz. And then I don't want to get ripped off, like, because I'm a girl. I don't want him to think I don't know what I'm talking about. So I'm like, I think it's the carburetor. And then whatever it is, whatever they find, it's never under warranty. That's the one thing that, that's the one thing that's not under warranty. That it's never under $100. And, you know, I just feel like it's just so expensive. And if we could treat them the same way they treat us, so I could say, okay, well, thank you very much. I'm going to pay you sometime between now and 4 months. I'm not sure when. I don't know when I will. Because I started thinking that's not fair. We're at their mercy. We have we don't have a choice, you know? But what if everything was like that? What if, you know, you made a date with somebody, you called them up to ask them out, and you say, I'll be there sometime between 4 p.m. and 8 o'clock. Just be ready for me. Just, you know. But what if my show? What if we advertise the show that it's going to be on sometime between 9 and 5, and you just had to wait around? That's not fair. I don't want to make you wait. Tony, start the show right now. Somebody told me the other day that I'm out of shape because I dance and then I'm out of breath when I sit down, but I'm really, I work out. It's not like I'm not, I work out, and yet this somehow tires me out more than...
I know. I think you're in shape.
I think so. I work out. But this is just a different kind of thing, I think.
Yeah, I think it just takes your breath away for a second. I thought I was in shape.
Yeah. What's going on with you? I heard you were sore today.
Yeah. About a week ago, I bought a bench and a bar, and I put it in the basement at my house. I got a place, so I put it in the basement. I thought, okay, I'm going to keep fit and work out.
Uh-huh.
So I started bench pressing a couple of days ago, and I'm sore today.
And you know what? Britney Spears is on the show in a couple of weeks, and I read that she does 2,000 sit-ups a day.
No.
And I've been trying to get ready for that, because when she's here, I'm going to do sit-ups with her. I don't know if she knows that yet. She doesn't, but...
Wow. They hurt.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
How many did you do?
I did 70.
70?
Yeah.
All right, well, you're on your way.
Not quite 2,000, though.
All right. I sit down about 2,000 times a day.
That's plenty sit-ups.
Oh, that's good for the thighs, because it's up and down. You know, you gotta. That's a good workout for the thighs to sit down.
I think we have our dancing. That's good.
I know it. I know. Hey, listen, I hear noise in the experience,
Yeah.
and I've just figured out why. Because there's a moon bounce in the experience, and there are people dancing and going crazy in there.
Whoa. Oh, gosh.
All right, we're gonna go in there a little later, I think. Are you scared of moon bounces?
No.
All right, but we're gonna get in there a little later. And nobody hurt each other in there, by the way, whatever you're doing.
Cool.
Hey, y'all are here for a great day. There's a lot going on. There are a lot of good people here, but also, just because you're here, we're giving away Friends on DVD, the complete 6th season. That's for y'all. Also on the show today, if you haven't seen Monster yet, you should see it. It's intense. It's very intense. But Charlize Theron is on the show today, and she's unbelievable in this film. She just won the Golden Globe. She's up for an Academy Award. I believe she'll win it, and she's unbelievable. So Charlize Theron is here. That being said, if we have other Oscar nominees booked on the show, they could win too. But she's unbelievable in this movie. Also, I love her. We all know her. We've watched her grow up practically. Brooke Shields is on the show. She's got guest appearances on That 70s Show, and I'm With Her, which is a show her husband produces. Also, a little later in the show, you're all going to watch me go door to door. I go to a neighborhood and knock on people's doors and ask them if they're watching the show or not. And you'll see what happens when I do that. All right, now, you know, I'm always trying to come up with new things for the show to keep it fresh and new, because I don't want you to get bored. And so I thought, I'm bored with my dance moves already. I only have 4 moves, and I try to mix them up, but you're catching on. And so I decided to start a new segment called Show Us Your Moves. So I thought, you know, you can send a videotape to the show here, and I can watch you, and maybe we'll play the tape, and I'll incorporate some new moves, because you know, Lord knows I need some new moves. I can't, I'm stuck in the ones that I learned, and I worry about that, though. The kids today that are learning the new moves and they're spinning on their heads, when they're at a wedding when they're 60, they're going to be doing that, because you keep doing what you learn. All right, so the other day on the show, I read a letter, we got a letter. And, you know, I had to open this. I don't open all my mail, but this said constructive suggestions, so you can't not open that. So I got this, and I read it on the air the other day. Dear Ellen, I'm almost 80 years old, and I'm an ex-Earl Carroll showgirl who later married Harold Minsky, the burlesque impresario. I tell you this so you will understand that I have some expertise in the suggestion I'm about to offer you. Your dance segment is so charming, enhanced by the fact that it is obvious that you have had no formal dance training. Which is perfect, as the audience really relates to this. However, you need a wow finish. My suggestion is a simple step that would end the dances with the same way each time. I have devised a simple step. If you're interested in pursuing this, please have someone call me. I'm willing to tape this move for you. So I thought, you know, we called her on the phone. She seemed lovely, and I didn't want to, she seemed like somebody I should learn from instead of a tape. So please welcome Rosemary Darty Minsky. Hello, Rosemary.
I am so excited.
I'm excited, too.
This is wonderful.
It is. And all from you writing me a letter. I'm glad that you did.
It's the best thing that happened to me in 40 years.
Really? Well, that's sweet. Well, I'm glad. This could be the best thing that's going to happen to me for the next 40 years. You never know. If I get that wow finish you're talking about. Now, you actually were, I mean, a big deal. You were kind of part of a whole big dance movement here.
Well, I was tall.
That's what I meant to say.
And if you're, if you're a ballet dancer and you're 6 foot tall, they don't make boy ballet dancers big enough to lift you.
Uh-huh.
So my ballet career went nowhere.
Oh.
So they turned me into a showgirl.
So, and you could kick real high and do all that?
No, showgirls just parade. We did
Oh.
dances.
I'm sorry. Oh, forgive me. Again, I have had no formal dance training. I don't know what.
You know, I got to tell you something. What you've done is you've invented something that 90% of the population can do. They haven't had training either.
Right.
Your dance is going to become a rage. Everybody's going to pick it up, and it's going to be all over the country dancing like you dance.
Oh, I hope not.
You know what the good name for your dance is?
What's that?
You've heard of the hustle and the twist?
Uh-huh.
We're going to call yours the wiggle.
The wiggle.
That's
All
what
right.
you do.
I do. I wiggle a lot, yeah. All right, well, let me, first of all, because I didn't know who you were when I got your letter, and we did some research, and really, you are, you know, somebody that I'm thrilled to learn from. Let's show a picture of you, the Earl Carroll dancers. That's you in class right there, right? Learning from the blackboard dance moves. That's you right there. Look how beautiful.
That was 60
And
years
oh, that's
ago.
you? And now, are there swords used often in dancing? What's so weird about that? Can I see that picture again? Wow. This is, what year was that taken?
Oh, probably in 50, no, that was in the 40s at Earl
Wow.
Carroll's 40.
That's so weird because you have that picture. This is how similar we are. I just did a photo shoot the other day. Almost, I think it's almost identical. Look at this.
No kidding.
Look, oh, that's, yeah. Oh, we kid. All right, so I want to see the big wow finish because you said I can't just plop down in my chair. I need a finish. So
Yeah.
tell me what you want to do.
Well,
You want to go up because
can I
end up
show you what to do?
I'd love you to stand
Okay.
up and.
But you're in the way.
Okay.
Okay. Now you do your little.
I'm going to sit in the chair where you were so I can see you.
Okay.
All right.
You do your little wiggle, whatever you do,
Sure.
at the end of your dance. Oh, thank you for moving that.
Sure.
That's fine. You belong to the union?
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'll get charged for that.
Okay, you come over. You come over to this side of the chair.
Right.
And then after you've done your little dance, whatever it is, you go 1, 2, swoop down, and ta-da! And then you plop down. I didn't move over like I should have.
Okay.
But that's the way you do it.
Okay.
Let me do it to music.
To music. Play the same song
Can I
that
have
I
some-
came out to, because it's got to be my music. You know that, Rosemary.
Oh, I love your music. Is that easy?
That's good.
Not complicated, but they know it's the finish.
Yeah. That's and now they will know when I'm finished.
Yeah, the minute your right arm goes up,
Oh.
they're going to say, "Here it comes."
Here it comes. Yeah,
this
that's
is
what
the
they're
wow
gonna-
finish.
Oh, watch her. Here she comes. All right. Well, you taught me lessons, and I heard we did a little more research, and you're trying to learn how to cook, right?
Oh, God,
So
yes.
we got you. Bring it on out. We got you culinary lessons from a wonderful store. It's a cook's paradise called Sur La Table. And Sur La Table cookware. It's Emerald. Emerald sent over his all-clad Emerald wear and Emerald chef's jacket so you can really look like a professional. So you have all that stuff, Emerald cookware and cooking lessons from Sur La Table. And thank you so much. It was a pleasure. Charlize, thank Thank you. Charlize Theron will be sitting here when we come back.